Samir Bassam is a freshman in college with a serious passion for video games. He is the team captain and mid player of Dota 2, one of Robert Morris University's many esports teams in Chicago.
You know how in pro games you have like a big audience just watching, and they go crazy when you do something really good, or like when you 1v5 and win, and it's just like that really made me want to be really good at the game, so I can know the feeling when I do something good and I know that a lot of people are watching me, and it'll be really sick.
Robert Morris University is the first university to have a collegiate esports team that offers scholarships to attract and recruit new students. For some gamers, that is a dream come true.
Because I was reading the flyer, and it says, at the bottom it says, we give scholarships for the following esports games, and it was League, Dota, and then Hearthstone. I was like, no way, I'm gonna contact them. And I first talked to Espen, and he was like, yeah, we give 70% off. And I was like, this is crazy, I gotta do it and see how it feels and live the experience.
Participating on an esports team is not all fun and games. Bassam practices with the team 12 hours a week and then up to an additional 36 hours on his own. Robert Morris University requires its players to maintain a minimum of 2.5 grade point average. Many advocates are concerned that esports will get governed similar to traditional sports, such as basketball and football. But athletic program manager Jose Espen says the two types of sports should be treated separately.
A lot of people are like, esport, it's just like a sport, you compete. And usually those are people coming from esport, and I tell them, no, it's not the same. It's similar to mail and email. They are not the same. They're two different things. One's electronic, one's physical. Same thing with traditional sports and esports.
The differences between the two kinds of sports are more than just a matter of regulation. What really sets esports apart from others is compensation. The Collegiate Star League offers more than $200,000 in prizes and scholarships to winning teams each year.
While in esports, it's not really regulated. It's kind of free. Anything. There's no governing body to judge anything in the sense of rules. And the main difference is you can make money in esports, while in NCAA or NAIA, you just can't touch money. Anything with money, you're done.
Although both esports and traditional sports are not the same, they do share many similarities, such as the amount of hard work and practice that goes into getting good and beating the competition. Professional gamers, some young as 15 years old, can earn more than $250,000 in prize money alone, not counting sponsorship deals and income from streaming their practice games.
The amount of work and work ethic that these players have are the exact same, even if they're in a football field or soccer field or tennis. It's just there's a mindset, and you can tell from either sport, some people are champions. You can just tell the way their work ethic and all that makes them a champion amongst themselves. So I see that, and that's why I respect esports, and that's why I do it, and that's why I also respect sports too.
Esports is growing at an enormous pace. More than 4 universities added a collegiate varsity esports program in 2016. The most popular game being played is League of Legends.
With gaming being all the rage, many universities, such as DePaul, are toying with the idea of creating a varsity esports program and offering scholarships to attract new students, just like Robert Morris University.
Currently, DePaul has an esports League of Legends student club. The club staff advisor, Nicole Yang, is working with the College of Computing and Digital Media to bring an esports program to fruition here at DePaul.
On a collegiate level, it would be amazing to bring a program here, because then you have DePaul competing against not only Chicago area schools, but schools across the country, possibly even across the world. We have the potential to get involved with Chicago public schools and any of the Chicago areas to really try to build something. And one thing that we were thinking of is possibly even building, some sort of after-school program or something like that to really get gamers together with students and really combine the two.
Yang says one huge advantage of gaming on an esports team rather than at home is the development of communication and team coordination skills.
So some of the skills is definitely communication. Communication is definitely the biggest skill that they learn from this, and it shows in a game very well.
Some players are naturally better at communicating than others. Many professional esports teams live in gaming houses where they can foster team building and collaboration and further improve their social and communication skills. Espen worries whether esports is bringing these young adults into the spotlight too fast. He says the more successful players can handle the spotlight, but it is not for everyone.
A lot of these players are coming out, like they spend their life playing this video game for years, and then they get the spotlight and they're not mentally ready for that, you know. From what I've seen, even my players, I see it, like they ask me, how do I deposit this check, or how do I even open a bank account, or how do I do my laundry? There's a lot of stuff that these players don't really know. They were sheltered their whole lives.
The one thing that I love about competitive gaming is the difference between gaming and real life. You get the choice and you get the option to fail if you don't communicate, and you get to learn from your mistakes.
Yang says DePaul is just in the proposal stages of adopting an esports program and is closely communicating with and seeking support from Robert Morris University along the way. As for Robert Morris University, it is currently ranked number 2 in the Collegiate Star League and continues to recruit some of the best players across the world by dangling scholarships in front of prospective students. But passion is what elevates the serious gamers to the top.
In the future, like 10 years from now, I picture myself still playing the game, just like even for fun, not even like professionally.
Robert Morris University may continue to pave the way for collegiate esports programs at other universities. Meanwhile, Bassam's wish is for Robert Morris University to build another gaming room. From Good Day DePaul, in depth, I'm Julie Torkelson.